how I learned to emancipate myself from all this mental slavery. And all the lies you fed me, you were so without integrity. You're good at killing dignity, your best friend is stupidity. Don't blame me, that's hereditary, your enemy's humility. You never went through puberty, I wrote this verse explicitly, especially for you that can't even define equality. Now wake up to reality, specialize in infidelity and vanity. Insanity is what I think I'm about to reach, ironically. You claim it's just your code of what, morality? Please, if that's the case, then all these rhymes are just a fallacy. You claim you gave democracy, said that I was free to speak, and yet I bet if you get these rhymes, I know within a week I'd be a corpse, you see? Can you smell hypocrisy? Can you spell who's writing and fulfilling their own prophecy? A shitty witty sissy, that's the only thing that I can see. Now follow me, let me lead you on this new odyssey. Excuse me if I say eat a dick with all your policies, though it's just a fantasy and foolery or lunacy. At least have the courtesy to clear the conspiracies. You're choking on supremacy, talking to you on ecstasy while chewing on a currency. While I kill this RSC, I'm fucking with this literacy so easily with fluency, agreeably congruency. Sum it up officially, give up all your conniving ways of fucking our community. The opposite of unity is what you represent to me. Throw a middle finger if you oppose the e-tolling decree. As I sit and I compose these flows, they keep coming with ease. I hope I spark my soul to overthrow this flesh-eating disease that we call the government, a parasite who's loving it. You talk a lot of shit and in our faces where you dumping it, and every day we eating it, and yet you keep on shoving it. So what the fuck is liberty? Just look at my environment, of which I'm just a product. See, I see you sit there loving it. The covenant is broken, you embrace the devil hugging him. Some of you may look at me and think, fuck is wrong with him? Excuse me while I set the scene as I express the song within that's rolling off my tongue again. The inspiration's come again, so I let my pen become the voice of 100,000 angry men. The son whose father got retrains, the boy left sitting on the bench, the victim of the system. And I'm fighting you to the very end, so no, I'm not a heaven sent. Can reclaim my innocence, that's what we have in common, except that I would use my common sense. That's why we say when we get pissed, I'm sick of all these politics, pointing fingers this and this. If parliament turned to a church, I'll be a fucking atheist. Cause I don't believe in you, but fuck, that's dumb, cause you exist. So kill yourself, I insist. See if ever you'll be missed. See what you rewarded with for all the asses you done kissed. They tell me I should stop, but my pen won't let me, it persists. It's making me keep writing till there's no more movement in my wrist. Spit this till I drop, this ain't the plot, so don't expect a twist. Call me the protagonist, killing the antagonist. Some of you may laugh at this, while some of you may look at this, think this is a lyricist with freaking dope analysis that just flew out of an abyss. Wrote a poem to call it this and spat them in the face and asked them this: why so serious? Haha, hilarious. They told me I'm delirious. These words of mine are dangerous. Vicariously experience the experiment that went wrong. Survivor became this strong to unite a nation now torn by power, greed, and bygones that would never let the West come on. If life is a hill we climb on, put a smile on that face. See how long it stays on. So true in these blades, it's game on. Whether you're with me or against, or you're lost in between, or willing a dream to take it from you to be dead wrong. Now the key to emancipate yourself is simply to live free, you see. Life is short to cut you off before you reach your destiny. Understand the circumstances are only temporary. I'm a lyrical vigilante, here to break the walls it built. So if you have an ear, hope you listen with intensity, attentively. Don't ever, never lose your own identity. Defy the rules of gravity, despite the negativity. Nothing is impossible. Just look at all the fools that lead. Indeed, I'm almost done. I know you kinda think this shit is deep. I'll stand my ground and hold my own, a balance on my own 2 feet. No need for you to tell me. Yes, of course I know that I'm unique. I've barely even reached my peak. I'm like a child that's learned to speak. Now I represent you all, whether small or tall or weak. Got my technique, I learned to use it, live it 7 days a week. Even if the future's bleak, the stars are not beyond my reach. I've reached the point of no return. The only point to learn is that I'm fucking with authority, not sparking controversy by speaking for society. So fuck your sensitivity, quote me, you can censor me, or say that I'm an oddity because of my profanity. Talk about absurdity, which leads to my perplexity, fueled by my anxiety. This verse is impropriety, hope it fucking sets you free. I'll start my own fraternity, call it unconformity. It's free to join in, where we gone we don't return until they let us be.